Welcome everybody to the next episode in the What If series, What If Sonic the Hedgehog Died? This is an alternative viewpoint of the main game timeline where we consider how the absence of Sonic the Hedgehog could have affected the way the games played out. Last time we saw the immediate result of Sonic dying during the end of Sonic Adventure 2. We're going to be kicking things off with 3 new teams. Shadow on his own, as he was challenged by Dr. Eggman to see if he could stop his newest assault. Team Dark, of which Rouge found Sonic with amnesia in an Eggman facility, alongside Omega, who's been programmed to guard him at all costs. And they team up to pursue Eggman, hoping to find the answers of Sonic's past, as well as where he keeps his treasures. And then lastly, we've got Team Chaotix, who are mostly the same as before, but they have more jobs on their plate due to the absence of Sonic's heroism. So, with that out of the way, let's see how the events of Sonic Heroes alter in this timeline. But before we do, if you enjoy what I've been doing here and want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up to date with all my latest works. And if you want to help support me, please share these videos around to those you think may be interested so that more people can get in on the fun. Now, let's see what the heroes are up to. Shadow is making his way through Seaside Hill, avoiding as many machines as necessary, only engaging in robots that get directly in his path. As he tears through a collection of egg pawns, he thinks to himself, "These minions aren't much tougher than a gunbot, but there are certainly more of them. The doctor's been busy," before he continues his merry way down the seaside. Elsewhere, Team Dark arrive on the seed under Rouge's directions. "So, Eggman's around here somewhere, right?" "Somewhere, yes. I'm sure we'll find him eventually as long as we keep going." "Alright then, keep up if you can." "Affirmative." Sonic boosts away with Omega soon chasing after him. "Wait for me!" Getting a head start on Rouge, Sonic's running down the checkered paths of the seaside hill until he notices an array of palm trees. He jumps up and bounces into them, causing them to bend back just to the point of snapping before they swing back to their neutral position, flinging Sonic around like a slingshot as he pinballs between numerous trees. Woohoo! Alright! This is fun! Omega arrives and stops, observing Sonic's actions. Rouge also catches up. What is he doing? He is flinging himself into trees to continue the momentum, and once again fling himself into another tree. Yes, I can see that, Omega. Never mind. Sonic, remember, we're trying to figure out your past and find Dr. Eggman. Yeah, I know, but this is so fun. You should try it, Rouge. Maybe some other time. Now come on, let's get going. Yeah, okay, let me just figure out a way how to stop myself. Whoa! And Sonic flings past the lip of a small hill out of view. Oh, this is going to be difficult. As Sonic tumbles back to the ground over the hill, he instinctively starts curling into a ball and starts spinning. However, he collides into something metallic and skids to a halt. Looking over his shoulder, he sees that some orange robot's kicking its feet in the air as it's sprawled on its back, and he goes over. Whoa, sorry there, pal. Kinda lost control of myself there. You doing okay? The robot tries to scramble to its feet, and as it does so, Sonic notices that its left arm was torn off by him. Ooh, that's gonna leave quite the scar there. At this point, Omega and Rouge have come over to Sonic as well. Oh, hey guys! Friend of yours, Omega? Negative. 2 egg pawns from behind Sonic arrive with egg blasters in their hand, which they point to begin firing at Sonic. Rouge calls out to him, "Sonic, watch out!" But Omega's already on it. His arms have shifted into miniguns, and he starts spraying down on the targets, including the one Sonic was next to. Destroy! They're made short work of. Sonic runs over to Omega and Rouge. Hey, what did you do that for? It was my fault. I started it. Hostiles eliminated. Your safety is secure. I was doing fine, pal. Rouge, mildly stressed, looks to Sonic. Those were some of Eggman's robots, Blue. And remember, he's not a fan of yours. They were trying to kill you. Oh, well, I guess it's a good thing I accidentally bumped into him then. The thief puts her hand to her temple and takes a deep breath. Look, Sonic, we're trying to help you, but if you keep running around like this, sooner or later, you're going to get yourself hurt. Omega then leans in. Is that a threat? No, Sonic, please just follow my lead a bit more than you have been so far, so that we can get through this properly. Okay, Rouge, I'm not trying to get in your hair. I do appreciate you helping me out. I'll slow myself down a bit. Thank you. Now let's get going. And Team Dark speed off throughout Seaside Hill. All the while, Team Chaotix have also arrived onto the scene. Charmy buzzes around with a new tasty delicacy in his hands. Ice cream! Ice cream! Calm down, Charmy, we got a job to do. Vector reaches down to pick up his walkie-talkie. Alright, we're in position. What do you want us to do? I need you to destroy every Eggman robot in the area. Every robot? Yes. Surely expert detectives such as yourselves can handle the task. Look, pal, putting clues together isn't the same as throwing hands, but yeah, we'll get it done. Good. Report back when you're successful. Victor, whilst we're here, perhaps we should look out for those hermit crabs. Oh yeah, that job. What do they need detectives for, anyway? Apparently hermit crabs are quite difficult to find. This should be good training for my senses. Who wants a bunch of crabs, anyway? I hear they're quite the delicacy, Victor. Man, now I'm hungry. You've already got ice cream, Charmy. Let's just get looking, boys. Roger. And so the teams progress through Seaside Hill all the way to Ocean Palace as they close in on Eggman's presumed location. Along the way, Team Dark is delayed momentarily when an orca whale decides to chase Sonic around the lower sections of the palace. Not to worry though, Omega started throwing fire its way and it soon left Sonic alone. Team Chaotix also end up rescuing a few Chow in the hopes that they were Chocola, and although that wasn't the case, it was still a good job to rescue them to begin with. Regardless, each team will find themselves meeting face to face with Dr. Eggman. Now in Sonic Heroes, obviously every team gets to encounter Eggman for the boss fight, so what we're going to do here is just show different examples of how it would play out depending on who we get there first. So starting with Shadow, the ultimate life form comes across the Hedgehog, a large robotic bird, which is piloted by the Doctor himself. I finally found you, Doctor. Oh, Shadow! Wonderful to see you here. How was the vacation? Fine, until you showed up. Just what are you playing at? I told you, I have big plans for the world, and now it's time to put them to work. I warned you not to get in my way, and now I'm gonna put an end to this. With what I have in store, even you will pale in comparison. Not enough! I won't have you delay my plans for long. It's time to put you to rest. I don't think so, Doctor. And Shadow brings out the green Chaos Emerald. In the time span since Sonic Adventure 2, sure, Shadow was exploring the world. You would have been foolish to assume Shadow wouldn't have sought out at least one of the Chaos Emeralds. What? Where did you get that? Chaos Control! In a flash, time stops, and Shadow beats down on the Hedgehog, immediately disabling it once he resumes time. Eggman ejects into his mobile, "This isn't the end!" and flies away. Run while you can, Doctor. Alternatively, we can see if Team Dark were the ones to arrive at Eggman first. Sonic skids to a halt with Omega and Rouge close behind him. Hey look, it's a giant talking egg! What? Sonic? Is that you? How are you here? I get the feeling I'm going to be hearing a lot of that these days. Eggman clutches the side of his seat as he leans forward, his body trembling with curiosity? Or is it anger? He pushes his glasses securely onto his face once more as he recomposes himself. No matter. My plans remain unchanged. Warning. Enemy machine possesses strong capabilities. Threat level high. Ah, you must be Omega. You dare face against your creator? I am fulfilling my programming. Faulty code. Why am I not surprised? Enough! I will not have you impede my progress! upon which the battle ensues. Team Dark chase the Hedgehog down the straight platform, Omega blasting its rotors, slowing down the ship. Meanwhile, Sonic jumps aboard and starts thrashing the cockpit, damaging Eggman directly. Rouge manages to sneak to the underside and plant a couple bombs, detonating them, completely disabling the machine. Once again, prompting Eggman to flee. This isn't the end! Funny guy. Let's keep moving whilst he's down. As for Team Chaotix, it still plays out the exact same way, with Dr. Eggman introducing himself. So, you're the ones playing games with my army? Sorry, just part of the job. That's the evil genius, Dr. Eggman. Doctor who? Yes, let me show you who I really am. And the voice on the walkie-talkie encouraging the team. Yes, I knew it was him. Take him out. Regardless of who it was to defeat the Hedgehog, all the teams will continue on to the Grand Metropolis. Shadow speeds down the energy path as he ponders to himself. I never realized there were cities like this out there. More advanced than the others I've been to so far. I guess the world has all sorts of technologies on its surface, but none of it's a touch of what we had on the Ark. When Team Dark arrive, Sonic once again takes advantage of the new environment, using the speed boost of the energy paths to catapult himself up in the air, where he does a bunch of tricks before landing on the ground, doing it all over again. Eventually, he ends up landing on one of the flying cars up above. He bends down to look between his legs, through the wind mirror of the car of which he stands on the bonnet, and sees a person inside who looks awfully shocked. Oh, sorry pal! And he rolls off to drop back onto the ground where Rouge and Omega are waiting. Whoa, quite the view. Did you know there are people in those things? Sonic, could you just not jump around for 2 minutes whenever we get to somewhere new? That's a tall order, Rouge, but I'll try. Omega points one of his arms towards the sky and shifts it to a gun. Eliminating possible hostiles. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No hostiles, Omega. Just some people. In those things. Urge to maim, restrained. Whew. You really gotta work on that. Negative. After getting used to the speedy paths, all the teams will then make it to the power plant. Shadow has discerned that Eggman's been siphoning power from this facility, so once he reaches one of the critical reactors, he decides to break it and bust apart critical components, which will send it into a meltdown, and thus prevent Eggman gaining any more energy from it. Unfortunately though, this act has a consequence, because around the same time, Team Chaotix are in the middle of traversing the interior of that reactor. How do we get ourselves wrapped into jobs like this? Remember our motto, Vector. Never turn down work that pays. SPO says with a hint of sarcastic irony in his voice. Yeah. Phew. Boy, it's sure getting hot in here. Vector, the reactor's having a meltdown. What? With us inside? Charmy, get us out of here! I don't want to die! In a frantic rush, Team Chaotix fly themselves out through the top and dive to the side, moments before the whole reactor engulfs itself in a flaming hot liquid. Jeez! Talk about a close call! We must remain vigilant. They pick themselves back onto their feet and begin to head out of the city. But on their way, they're spotted by Team Dark. Who are those guys over there? Oh, this is not going to be any good. They're going to get in my way. Do you know who they are, Rouge? Look at them. Thugs. Probably hired by Dr. Eggman. We'll need to put a stop to them. I will eliminate them all. Oh, maybe we can just talk to them. See what they have to say. Trust me, Blue. No good can come from the likes of them. Well, if you say so. And Team Dark jump down from above, landing in front of the Chaotix. Looks like we've got company, boys. Are they the bad guys? Wait, that's Sonic the Hedgehog. Isn't he supposed to be dead? That's the official story. Sonic can't help but think these guys don't seem that bad, but as he sees Rouge and Omega ready to fight, he decides to take action before they do. Hold up, guys. I'll deal with this in a sonic second. And like the wind, Sonic whirls around Team Chaotix, causing a blue tornado around them. And he sits spat up into the sky and drops into a thud on the ground, landing as a pile. Sonic dusts off his hands. See? No violence necessary. Disappointing. Well, you did get them out of the way, I suppose. And we've still got an egg hunt to go on, so let's get to it. Team Dark rush off, leaving the Chaotix to pick themselves back up. Oh, what a headache. Isn't Sonic supposed to be a hero? Maybe this was a major misunderstanding. Something doesn't seem right. Anyway, we've got a job to do. Let's get back to it, boys. Next up on the list is Casino Park, the land of wonders, mystery, and gambling. Team Dark are all having a blast. Omega is enjoying shooting all the targets down as the rewards spill out around him, enjoying his chance to cause mayhem without being chastised by Sonic, who, all the while, is busy shooting himself out of cannons onto giant pinball tables as he tries racking up a high score. He doesn't actually care about any reward though. Rouge initially cautioned that this was probably a trap designed by Eggman, but she soon forgets that and also joins in the fun as she starts finding golden keys that unlock secret vaults filled with all sorts of treasures. Not that she could take any of them with her, but it's the feeling that counts. Meanwhile, the Chaotix are wandering through on another one of their many missions. Seeing all the possible slot machines, Vector's eyes turn gold with money. Oh yeah! We can finally land it big time here! Be careful, Vector. Remember, the house always wins. Yeah, I guess you're right. Bingo! What? As for Shadow, he finds himself getting stuck between a flipper and a spring. And as he tries to figure a way out of his predicament, he can't help but say aloud, "So this is what people around here do for fun." Later on, they manage to get through the casino highway and arrive once again face to face with Dr. Eggman. Shadow and the Doctor mostly just share insults as he sends hordes and hordes of robots after him, using them more as a delay tactic to get away from Shadow. The Chaotix, alternatively, will arrive and question Eggman on Sonic. "Spill the beans, Doc. What do you know about Sonic's return?" Who? What on earth are you talking about? He says with a clearly fake smile. The walkie-talkie cuts in. "Don't bother conversing with that man. He won't tell you anything. Just eliminate him." Lastly, if Team Dark were the ones to arrive, Sonic would 100% ask about his past, to which Eggman would respond, "You were a loathsome foe that always got in my way, but that ends now." What's that supposed to mean? Contemplate it later, Blue. We've got incoming. Targets acquired. And a horde of enemies once again swarms the arena. Alas, that is all for today. So thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. I hope you've been enjoying this brand new What If so far. We're taking a slightly different route to the originals, but as of right now, we still follow the main beats. Who's your favourite team? What do you anticipate to happen next? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to help out, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, as well as sharing the video around so that more people can get in on the fun. I hope you have a great day, and to see you next time. This is the Mighty Emperor, signing off.